What if I told you the closest planet to the sun hides something impossible? Ice? A frozen secret on the hottest planet. How can that even exist?
Welcome to Mercury, the smallest and fastest planet in our solar system. This tiny world orbits the Sun closer than any other planet.
In fact, Mercury is only about 58 million kilometers from the Sun.
But distance alone doesn't explain why Mercury is so extreme.
Mercury formed more than 4.5 billion years ago.
Back then, the solar system was a violent place.
Billions of impacts carved the surface we still see today. One crater is so large it could swallow entire countries.
Mercury's gravity couldn't hold a thick atmosphere. And without an atmosphere, the planet cannot trap heat. This is why Mercury experiences the most extreme temperatures in the solar system.
Daytime temperatures can reach a brutal 430 degrees Celsius.
But when night falls, the temperature crashes.
Nighttime temperatures plunge to minus 180 degrees Celsius.
That's a temperature swing bigger than anywhere on Earth.
But Mercury still holds a mystery scientists didn't expect.
Inside these dark craters, something incredible hides.
Yes, scientists discovered real water ice on Mercury.
But how can ice survive on a planet so close to the Sun?
The answer lies in Mercury's strange rotation.
Mercury rotates 3 times for every 2 orbits around the Sun. This unusual motion creates regions that sunlight never reaches.
Inside these shadows, temperatures stay colder than Antarctica.
But where did Mercury's water ice come from?
Scientists believe comets and asteroids delivered the water.
Some of that water slowly migrated to the coldest places.
And there, the ice remained untouched for billions of years.
Mercury hides more ice than scientists once believed possible.
But Mercury is still a brutal world.
Without an atmosphere, the sun's radiation hits the surface directly.
Standing here would expose you to lethal radiation instantly.
Yet Mercury still has something Earth-like.
Mercury actually has a magnetic field. This is surprising for such a small planet.
The secret lies deep inside Mercury.
Mercury's core makes up nearly 85% of the planet.
This giant metal heart powers Mercury's magnetic field. But compared to Earth, Mercury's protection is extremely weak. To truly understand Mercury, we have to compare it with our home, Earth. Mercury is only slightly larger than Earth's moon. If Earth were a basketball, Mercury would be about the size of a tennis ball.
But the real difference is not just size, it's environment. Earth has oceans, air, and life. Mercury has none of these. If you stood on Mercury, the sun would look 3 times larger than it does from Earth, and shadows would be extremely sharp.
The sky above Mercury would always appear black. This happens because Mercury has almost no atmosphere. Now imagine trying to walk across Mercury's surface. Mercury's gravity is much weaker than Earth's.
You could jump nearly 3 times higher than on Earth.
But surviving the temperature would be nearly impossible.
Mercury experiences the most dramatic sunrise in the solar system.
Because of Mercury's orbit, the sun can actually appear to move backward.
A single day on Mercury lasts 176 Earth days. That means sunrise to sunrise takes almost half an Earth year.
Imagine standing in the same sunlight for months.
Or waiting months for night to arrive.
So what would happen if humans actually tried to visit Mercury?
Just reaching Mercury is far more difficult than flying to Mars.
Spacecraft must slow down against the sun's powerful gravity.
Only a few missions have successfully explored this planet. In 1974, the first spacecraft finally reached Mercury.
It revealed a surface scarred by billions of impacts.
Later missions mapped nearly the entire planet.
These maps revealed enormous cliffs across the planet.
These cliffs formed as Mercury slowly shrank.
Yes, Mercury is actually shrinking. If humans built a base here, it would face incredible dangers. Extreme heat would destroy most equipment.
And deadly radiation constantly bombards the surface. Scientists believe the safest place for a base would be near the poles. There, ice could provide water for astronauts.
and solar panels could generate enormous power.
But temperatures would still swing violently. Robots would likely explore Mercury before humans.
These machines could study Mercury for decades. And every discovery reveals more about the birth of our solar system. So, could humans ever truly live on Mercury? To survive here, humans would need extreme technology. Every structure would need powerful radiation shielding.
Some scientists suggest building bases underground. Below the surface, temperatures would be more stable. But even then, life here would be extremely difficult.
For now, Mercury remains a world for robots.
But every mission brings us closer to understanding this mysterious planet. Mercury holds clues about the early solar system.
With meine thing has if I could work of.
Studying Mercury helps scientists understand how planets form.
It is a planet of extremes.
The hottest days and some of the coldest nights.
A planet where fire and ice exist side by side.
And yet, it orbits silently around the sun every 88 days.
From Earth, it appears only as a time-moving star.
But that small point hides an extraordinary world.
A world shaped by billions of years of cosmic history. A silent witness to the birth of our solar system.
And perhaps, one day, humans will stand here.
Until then, Mercury remains one of the most mysterious worlds in our cosmic neighborhood.